Happy Thursday. Thanks for joining me. Welcome, welcome. This is my new makeup page. I'm going to be doing live videos on this page. And this page is for women, especially women over 50 who need a little help with makeup. And yeah, I've tried about every product in the world, and I've come up with some that are just fantastic. And I love sharing them with you. I am a beauty influencer with Pharmacy, and Pharmacy has been formulating products for like almost 70 years. It's called Pharmacy because they're pharmaceutical grade products. They're super great. They're European standards, cruelty-free, and they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I like to show you how to use some of these products, and especially for women my age. So again, my name is Maureen. I am almost 60 years old, and I will be 60 in April. And so welcome. So as you can see, I have all the things going on with aging skin, the loss of elasticity, texture, dark circles, wrinkles. I got the whole gamut. So let me show you how I can transform this tired, aging face into something that I feel sparkles and looks beautiful and makes me really happy. So I already moisturized really well, and I already used our VFX primer, which kind of fills in all the lines and kind of diffuses the light, so it makes your skin look like really smooth. So it's really an amazing product. I like to use our Pro to Fit primer, and I like to just take this on my finger and cream it. And then what I'm going to do is just tap it where I have that discoloration underneath my eyes. And what this does, it kind of putties in that texture, because that's where I have like all my crepey skin and where I have my red circles underneath my eyes. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna pat this in on both sides. And I'm also going to add it to the top of my eyelids, which is what it's made for. But you can use this anywhere on the face where you have maybe a blemish or a scar, discoloration, anything that you need to kind of camouflage. So this is like my camouflage cream. But the other thing that this does is it makes your eyeshadow stay true to color and last all day. So it is like a miracle product. I will attach my website below when I'm done with this live video, and you can message me, and yeah, any questions that you have, just let me know. So you see, I just pat that on, and it instantly takes years and years off my face. So even if you're not wearing any makeup at all, you can wear this Pro to Fit just to camouflage areas that you would like to camouflage. After I have that on, I like to pick some of our, we have a lot of different formulas for foundations. I'm in love with the CC cream. It's a color corrector. It helps even out my skin tone. And I like to mix it with the VFX Pro foundation, which blurs imperfections. So I get the best of everything. So I just kind of squeeze that on the back of my hand, and I mix those two together. And it creates such a pretty surface. And I'm just going to pat it around my face. And what this is going to do is going to even out. I have a lot of red and a lot of yellow. And you'll have to excuse the noise in the background. I have a guy here painting something in my kitchen. So I'll just pat that around. You can take a makeup brush, or you can take your sponge or your fingers and just blend that in around your skin and just kind of work that product. And as you start doing it, it's going to start kind of blurring my imperfections, smoothing out, and making my red, yellow skin more beigey, which is so much prettier than the red and yellow that I have going on with my skin. So there's lots of different moisturizers. There's lots of different foundations, based on your skin needs. We have a Stay Matte, which is for oily skin. We have the CC Cream, which is a color corrector and helps even out the skin. We have a BB, which is a beauty balm, which is more like a really kind of creamy moisturizer with foundation in it. So there's lots of different, oh, and then we have the serum, which is lately my favorite, but I'm out of it. I'm out of the serum. The serum foundation, it just gives you a slight little dewiness, a luminosity to the skin, and it's fantastic. So do you see the coverage? So being that I have almost 60-year-old skin, this blurs everything. And so you don't need a filter. And who of you ladies loves filters? Because I love filters. But you don't need a filter with this foundation. It just evens out, makes the skin so pretty. So after that, I have two favorite concealers. And let me just show you the difference between the two. We have two different concealers. One is a stick concealer. And what this does is it too has a little tiny bit of luminosity on it. And this one is matte. So it just depends on which you like. So this is, it's completely different. So this is liquid and it dries to a matte finish, and this is a creamy stick. So whichever your favorite, I love them both. I can't decide between the two, so I'm going to use them both because that's what I do. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and an upside down triangle because I'm going to try to lift my face. I'm going to try to make it look 10 years younger. And the only way to do that is by tricking the eye by using light and shadows. And how you do that is with highlights and contour. So if you're over 50, highlights and contour are going to change your life. So I'm going to add a little bit of lightness up there. I'm going to add a little bit of lightness down my nose and then just a little bit here. Also, my side of my face is drooping. So it's really drooping. So I'm going to take this and add some in there. I got a little droopiness going on. Just going to add a little bit there. Okay. Again, I'm just going to blend that in, but let me show you because now I'm going to add some darkness. And how you add darkness is with contour. So let me show you. I'm going to take my cream contour stick and I'm going to add darkness where I want to add darkness. And did you know that the most desirable face shape is a heart? So let's just, and you can tell I failed in art school. Okay, so we'll just do like an art. Easier said than done, a heart shape. Then I'm going to come and I'm going to add some darkness right here because this is going to help kind of lift and make it look like I have high cheekbones. I'm going to come in and put there. I'm going to do the same to the other side right here. And then I'm going to firm up my jawline. See how it's like not firm anymore? Just let's create some shadow. And by creating some shadow, it's going to firm up that jawline. Let's firm it up. So we are going to take 10 years off this face. I'm also going to contour my nose while I'm here and make it look, I'll try to make it look shorter. And the way I'm going to make it look shorter is by trying to draw it shorter. Okay, so now it's just blend, blend, blend time. And once you blend this, nobody's going to know you put that there. Not one person is going to know. It's just going to look like a shadow. So I got this brush. This is like the perfect size contour brush. And this is from Pharmacy. We have the most beautiful brushes. Beautiful. I have some of my brush sets behind me. I don't know if you can see some of the brush sets, but we have the most beautiful brush sets. And this is one of our brush sets, and they're so cute. And look at it not only does the contour stick add that warmth to the skin and that beautiful warm glow, it also is going to help and lift and firm my face. So I'm just going to kind of blend that in really gently because I don't want to move it. I kind of want to keep it right in that spot. I'm just blending it out. So what it's going to do, it's going to start coming down, and I'm going to come down here, and I'm just going to create a natural shadow. I'm going to kind of drag everything, kind of blur out everything. Hi, Pam. You know what, Pam? I was like looking and trying to see how I invite people. I cannot figure it out. I'm gonna have to research how I can invite you because I can't figure it out. Okay, so I'm just blending it in, and you can already see it's starting to like contour my face. Okay, so now I'm gonna start blending the light color. I'll do my nose. You guys tell me if I forget something, because sometimes I get sidetracked and I will forget to blend something, and then I'll end the live and I'll go, oh no, I forgot to blend that. So raise your hand, let me know if I forgot to blend something out. So do you see how it's starting to create this shadow here, this lightness here? This is all creating a much younger and youthful looking face. And I know this is a process, but I enjoy it. This is like my time that I just kind of meditate, and gosh, it's to me, it's like drawing, it's like art. And yeah, it's like creating a painting, except for it's on my face. So do you see the light and the dark? And we kind of just blend those together. Super easy, super easy. And again, when I get this all finished, you're not even going to know that I did all this. It's not even going to look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. Okay, and it's completely lightweight. You don't feel it. See, I would have forgot to blend this in. I can't see very good in my phone. So these sponges on Pharmacy, these are Pharmacy sponges. So yeah, they're the foundation sponges. They're amazing. And what you do is you wet them, and then you wring them out really good. And I wring them out on a towel. So what I would do is I wet it, squeeze it out, and then oh, my light went off. Then I take it, put it in a towel and squeeze it, because you just like want it barely damp. Okay, for my nose, did I blend over here? Again, raise your hand if I forget to blend. Okay, I'm gonna take these two fingers, and basically I'm working that contour, just kind of trying to create a prettier nose shape, because my nose just goes on forever. I need to get close to my makeup mirror. I don't know, so I can see if I'm blending it. Again, I really can't see in my phone. So just blend it till you really can't see it. And let's see how we did here. How did we do? Did we do good? I don't know. So let me just make sure everything is blended. Okay, and once I have my contour, I'm gonna, okay, I'll have to find out what page they are. Hopefully they're not sold out or on back order or something. I'm not sure. Okay, I always go back in and I add my bronzer. Now this bronzer I have had it's going on 15 months, I think. Probably 14 months. So when I started Pharmacy about 14 months ago, I bought this, and look how much I still have left. And I use it every single day. So I like to go back in once I have that contour on. I'm gonna go back in and warm up my face and give me a suntan and a nice golden goddess glow. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna really just play up that warmth, play up like I've been in the sun, getting a golden tan, and it just is so pretty. Who doesn't like to have a lot of bronzy, you feel like a goddess. Okay, I'm just gonna, and what I'm doing too is now it's kind of covering up and blending in that contour so it's not as noticeable. And you can add as much or as little as you want. I'm gonna take it down, and you can put a little on your chest because you want everything to like look completely natural and beautiful. Just really playing up that bronze. Again, down. And maybe some on the side of my nose where I put that contour. Wherever you want. How is that? Just like that. Super easy. All over. No fuss, no much. You can't make a mistake with it. Okay, I'm going to put that back. Let's add a little blush. Let me see. What blush today? What blush today? I got my bag of blushes. So all the blushes that in pharmacy you can use as eyeshadows. So they're, you know, any blush that you have you can use for eyeshadow. There's no rules here. How about Modern Ballet? That's kind of pretty. This is called Modern Ballet. Let me just pop a little bit of this on. Pop a little on. My cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna do just the apples and sweep it out. Now I know this looks heavy, but I'm gonna blend it all together and it'll look soft and pretty. But it's that pretty color. And what a pretty name, Modern Ballet. I feel like I should be in a ballet. Swan Lake. Okay. Right there on the apple. When you smile, you have that lot of pink right there. Swoop it up. Okay, super simple. Now what I'm going to do is take a big old fluffy brush and blend everything together. Everything to make all the colors look really natural. You can't see where one starts, one stops. So if you thought I put on a ton, I'm taking some of it off. Okay. Simple, simple Simon. Okay, do you see the difference in my skin? So it's got color where I want it to have color. And it doesn't have color where I don't like. I don't want that big red under my eyes. It just drives me nutso. Okay, what are we gonna do? I wanna do green eyes today. Let's do some green eyes. Let me make sure everything's back in. All right, let me start with just a basic, probably start with this since it's sitting right here. Sweet almond, should that be I don't know if that should be my base color. No, let's go with something else. Let me get I think I'll just get a really neutral, I'll just use my face sculpting palette. So instead of using the contour stick that I used, if you like a powder instead of a cream, we have the sculpting kit, which is all matte shades. There's no frost or sparkle, so it's really good for women over 50. And not only that, it's really good for an eyeshadow palette. So you can use this as contour and highlight, or you can use it for eyeshadow palette. So, and I like it to use it for an eyeshadow palette because they're neutral. They're very neutral, warm browns. And I'm going to use that just to do my crease color or my transition shade. So I'm just going to take a little bit, probably of the middle shade. And I'm just going to start warming up my eye and just sweeping it back and forth just to get some depth and some definition. I like to take it and just tuck it back in the corner just to try to get some definition to these saggy baggy eyelids. Saggy baggy eyelids. Just sweep it like a windshield wiper, back and forth, and you can add it as light or as dark as you want. If you want it darker, just keep on adding layers. So this is our contour, and I'm just using it as just to start this eyeshadow look. All right. Oh, now I'm going to play with some greens. This is so pretty. So pretty. Oh, that's not it. I thought this is pretty. This is called Green Bean. Isn't that pretty? Such a pretty color green. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it on my lower eyelids. Let me just get some out. And I'll just put it on my finger. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, such a pretty color. So I'm just going to put it, because I have such wrinkled eyelids, I have to really use my finger to try to get it. Oh, don't tell my husband I'm going to get my eyes done. I swear to God, one of these days, I am going to go get my eyes done. I can't handle that this, see, it's super even. See, it gets even, and then that hood hangs over. Drives me nuts. Okay. But I really want to use this green color. I think it's so pretty. Okay. I'm just going to put it right on there. Don't worry, we'll make it even. I know it's not even, but I want to use this green. It's so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Use a little bit of green and I'll buff it out and make it pretty. You see, it's a process. You got to stick with me here. Okay, if I didn't have hooded lids, it would just be gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, let's do the other side, and then I will fix those creases. Okay, so I'm going to try to match the other side, but this is the hard part when you have hooded lids. My eyes are my favorite thing to do, but they're also my most frustrating. But the end results are usually pretty good. So just stick with me here, I promise. Well, I don't promise. Could be an absolute disaster. Could be. Okay, I'm going to buff this out. I just love this green color. I just wish. Okay, I'm just going to kind of blend everything out. I'm going to go back in with my middle shade here. I'm just going to blend that. Just to kind of melt the two colors together. Melt them. Melt those two colors. Come on. Okay. Love my favorite color is green. It used to be blue, but I've come to be like obsessed with green. I just absolutely love it. So I'm just kind of merging those two colors together. The green, the shadow is a cream. So it's a cream and then it dries to a flat. It doesn't move. It's like, it doesn't budge. Let me show you. Where is it? Where did I put it? Okay. It's a cream that dries to a matte, I guess is the word. So I'm going to put some here and then I'm going to let it dry and I'll show you. And it's completely waterproof. Like you can go swimming, shower, whatever, and it's not going to budge once it dries. So you have to play with the product when it's wet because once it dries, you can't budge it. So remind me to show you this in like a minute or two when it dries. But it is a cream shadow. It's one of our cream shadows. Okay, so I'm just going to blend, 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 blend. And then what I'll do is I'll take that same color and I'm going to sweep that under my eyes. Sweep some of that. And then I'll add a little bit of that green just to make both the eyes match. Or maybe I'll just use green eyeliner. Oh, so many decisions, so many. I never know what I'm going to end up with once I start doing my makeup. It's like never know how it's going to look at the end, but it's always fun. I'll just blend so everything blends. And I know it looks freaky now because I have to get on my brows and my eyeliner. So I've kind of blended the green and the brown. So it kind of blends it really pretty. All right. Now, here it is. I hope it's dry. So once it's dry, it does not move. And you can run this under water. Let me get some spray. Spray. Okay, this is my rose water. I put my rose water in a spray bottle. Oh, I just squirted my face. Okay. So it's wet and it doesn't budge. It's completely waterproof. So we have a whole line of the cream eyeshadows. It's crazy. They just do not budge. All right, so let's start playing up these eyes. My favorite part is eyeliner. My favorite part. It really starts making my eyes pop, pop, pop. I put everything in separate baggies so I can find them. All right, let's start with the deep black, and then I'm going to take out the green. I got deep black and I got green. This is our extra last waterproof eyeliner, and I'm going to use the black. Oh, it's a new one. I just got new ones. I'm going to use the black for the top. And I feel like once I start adding all the liners is when my eyes start to really come alive. Amazing stuff here. Amazing. Okay. Oops. I'm getting on top of my eyelid. Okay, I got to concentrate here. Got to concentrate. I like it really heavy. So as you can see, I'm doing like multiple layers. I'm doing multiple layers. So let's just, I like it as black as I can get it in there. Then I like to put a lot on the outside corners, kind of drag it out. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little bit of black eyeshadow. I'm going to just go all out today. I am going to go all out. If you don't like makeup, you're not going to like this video. Okay. I'm going to take one of my little brushes like this, and I'm going to go in. This is our palette, smoky eye palette. And I'm going to take a little bit of the black, and I'm just going to use that as my eyeliner and really try to make these eyes pop today. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag it. I love black. I love the intensity that it gives the eyes. So I'm just going to do it on the outside corners. Just the outside, and drag it in. Same with the other side. And I'm going to add a little bit to the bottom, kind of stamping it, just stamping it, just on the outside. Just to kind of bring them together. Okay, do the other. And I'm trying just to stamp it because I don't want all that black fallout to go under my eyes. But if it does, that's okay, because I don't put any powder or setting powder or anything, because I can go back in at any time and add my liquid concealer. Hold on 1 minute. I got to see if I'm even doing this right. I'm blind as a bat. Okay. I got to do my 15 times makeup mirror. So 1 second. Let me just see if I got it on. Very challenging to do makeup online when you can't see. Very, very challenging. Okay, so let's see here. What am I going to do? Hopefully it's even. Hopefully it is even. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to use my green. My green eyeliner. I'm just trying to do it as small as I can. Just tiny, tiny bit. Just a teeny, tiny bit. Just right on top of those lashes almost. Okay. Okay, so now what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's add a little bit of sparkle because everybody needs a little sparkle. Where's my highlight palette? Face palette. You know, I did clean out everything, but I guess I don't know what I did with it. Okay, I'm going to take it then. I'm going to take our 3-in-1 palette. I'm going to just take a little bit of the sparkly color. Put my pinky. And I'm just going to dab it right here to brighten up those eyes. But I'm going to buff that out so it's not going to look like that. It's not going to look like I stuck my pinky there. But it's just to help me get in there, to get in that little area. You could also take it and lighten up just a little bit the green if you want from the bottom, just to give it a little sparkle. Whatever you want, just a little sparkle. Because I never know when to stop. You know what it is? It's like with makeup, I never know when, okay, stop. So pretty though. Oh my gosh. Everybody needs a little sparkle in their life. Okay, that's our painter. He's finishing up the baseboards on all our work. So if you hear him talking in the background, he's just finishing up with the baseboards. Okay, another thing we can do with this sparkle is add a little bit to the tippy tops of our cheeks to help lift the cheeks. I'm gonna come in and just put it right here, just at the very top, and then I'll blend that in. Just the tippy tops of my cheeks. You could put a little bit on the nose, on your nose. I don't really like to play up my nose. I don't have a cute little button nose, but what the heck, I want to show you what you can do. I always, when I use a sparkle, I like to take it down so it's believable. So instead of, I don't want it to look like a frost, I want it to just look like my natural glow to my skin. So I buff it out. Let's see if this lighting is better. Do you see how it looks like a frost? If I just buff it out a little bit, it's going to look like my skin's natural glow. Let me see. Let's buff this out with my finger. And then I'm going to buff this out. Okay, how about some mascara to pop the eyes? Because the eyes, I need to learn how to put on false lashes. But I've tried and I'm not coordinated. Okay, so here's our new mascara. This just came out last month, October. It is called our Double Lash Extend, and it has 2 wands. So the first thing you do is you take off this one, and that is for volume. Then you put it back on, and then you take out the silver one, and that is for lengthening. So it's like two different formulas in one, or two, I don't know how it does it. I'm not sure. So you're supposed to start with, I gotta set this down. You've got to start with the volume. So I'm just gonna start, and I have to lift up because my lids sit right on top of my lashes. So I have to hold my lid up. So at first I'm adding the volume. I'm having a hard time seeing. So here's the volume. Add that to both sides. I have to get like a radio or something where I can play music in the background. Okay, I'm just gonna add just one coat of each. One little coat of the volume, and then while I got the volume out, let me just do the bottom. And then I'll do one coat. Then I'll do one coat of the lengthen. Oh, I just got my hair. I'll do one coat. Let's go to the lengthen. Gotta set it down. Yeah, I know, ladies, it's hard to watch makeup live of a woman over 50 because gotta lift up your eyelids, you gotta tuck in your wrinkles. But the end results are so amazing. Okay, one little coat of the lengthening. One to the bottom, and then everything will make sense when I have my brows on. Oh, I already put that on my bottom. Okay. I love green. Oh my God, I love green. Okay. Now for the brows. There's so many different brow products from pharmacy. It's really hard to pick one. Hard to pick one. Today, I guess I'll use the brow pencils. I like to use, this is one of our brow pencils. You can tell I use it a lot. This is in, I think, medium brown. Or do I have one? Do I have both? Wait, I can't see. I think I have light brown and, well, let's see. Oh, well, there's 3 colors. Okay, I'm going to show you. So this has it's a waxy, creamy, and it dries to a matte. And so it's kind of, I let it dry a little bit and then I'll work with it. So I'm just going to sweep it underneath. You can look at that. You never even knew I had brows, did you? Because it kind of, I guess the hairs are so light that you don't see them. So not only does this add just enough color, it just really fills in my brows. Now at the front, I'm not really concerned about the front because I'm going to spoolie them out and make them look really soft and natural. So I just want to make these lines crisp and right. And do you see the difference? Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with these brow products. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry, and then once it dries a little bit, I'm gonna spoolie the front to make it look like natural hairs and not like I drew it on. I have a nervous habit now of humming, so I'm gonna try to work on not humming, but going live, sometimes you still get really nervous. So excuse my humming. It's kind of like this nervous habit. I'm going to really try not to do it. because I'm totally, what do you call it, tone deaf. I don't have a musical bone in my body. Okay, so just fill it in. Fill your brows in. Super easy. It's okay if they're not even, because I can always go back and fix it. So once it dries, once it sets, once I'm, then I'll take a spoolie brush, and you can, brush them in the direction that you want. I'm going to probably have to come back and add a little bit more right there, but I can take the front and just really soften that up until it gets to where it just looks like your own natural brow. And it'll just look softer. You see how it looks so much softer, so much more natural. And if you don't get it right, it's okay, because you can go back in and add more, take away, add more, take away. It's completely workable. Completely workable. Okay. So once I have that, I'm just going to take, remember I told you I had favorite concealers, and one of them is liquid and dries to a matte finish. So I'm just going to just take a little tiny bit more. Now you can also use this to kind of clean up any fallout from your, hi Linda, any fallout from your eyeshadow. So we'll just put this under here and put a little bit. I need a lot of help under my eyes. How are you today? Oh, congratulations, beautiful. I knew you were going to get married. Oh no, I'm happy with the way things are. I'm happy with the way things are. Ah, he twisted your arm, huh? What do you have to do, hog tie you? This is my final. Yes, okay. You got to tell me when to quit. Stop, hold the line. Okay, and let that dry just a tiny bit. What, you can't find anything that works. Okay, I'll have to discuss it, and you'll have to tell me why, what problems that you're having. Maybe I can help solve some of those issues, because, oh, there goes my light again. Because, my pet, that's like my horrible area. You see how many layers I have to put on. Okay, I'm going to take my brush. I'm just going to take a brush like this. And what this does is, too, it can make a nice crisp line for your eyeshadow. Kind of cleans up everything. Isn't that pretty? Kind of cleans up. And I'll just tap some in here. Just cleans up everything. Mm-hmm. Oh, there I go again. And just see how it if you just do it when I don't know if I'm, just clean that line up, and little extra layer here. Okay, take my sponge. Just make sure everything is blended. I'm going to use just that same blush brush that I'm not going to add any more product. I'm just going to just touch a little bit and blend last time. Blend one more time. I don't want it to show like there's any what do you call it? Like the white. I want everything to blend. once you have everything done and you're happy with it and you don't have any fallout, everything's clean, and you like the way it looks, once you have that done, then the setting spray will make it last all day long and not budge and look beautiful. And if you were to use powder, it gets rid of that powdery look. So it just looks like your skin. It helps everything meld together and look like your skin. And like everything else, I put a lot on. And then that's it for the face. And if you go back, once I save this live, I think you will all agree that I look a lot better with makeup on. Oh, it's a sad, sad world. You know, it's a sad world. You know, I wish I was born beautiful, but that didn't happen. And, but makeup makes me feel fantabulous. So, plus, it gives me something really fun to do. And if I can make somebody smile when they look in the mirror, that makes my day. Because I have had a lot of people send me selfies of themselves after my tutorials, and they go back and they play and they do it, and they're so happy. They send me, I'm looking for my lip pencils. They send me selfies, and that makes me like extraordinarily happy. Okay, I also got a bunch of new lip pencils. Thank you, Linda. I got a bunch of new lip pencils. And I'm not going to say, like, look at these. Look how many lip pencils I have. And let's see. Let's just pop out one. I want one that's dark. Let's see. I don't know. Decisions. See, sometimes you have too many decisions. Too many. Let me see. What's this shade? Kind of a scary shade. Looks brown. Why not? Haven't used it before. Okay. We shall try. Could be a fail. Now, why I love lip pencils. Why? You're so sweet. Linda, I remember you knocking on the door the first time you came over to my house, and I had no makeup on. And I remember exactly what you said to me. How old were we? Oh my God, 20. 19. God, I've known you that long. Okay, so I'm going to take this color. What color is it? 227. Now, what I like about pencils is they have super good staying power, and you can make your lips the shape that you want them instead of these sad, deflated tires. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I have the lip lines, I am going to come underneath those lip lines. I know. I was in your wedding. I know. It's insane. It's insane. Okay, so I'm going to cover up those lip lines, which is really great. Let's just cover them up. Okay. Do you see how I'm covering them up? Okay, I will, honey. I definitely will. I'm so sloppy. Anyway. And you can make the top lips round like cherries. Watch this. I have to think round like cherry. I can make my lip like a round, fat cherry. So that's what's great about lip pencils. Do you see the difference between these two, this side and this side? Not only that, it's covering up the lip lines on the top. Okay, so yesterday, I used black cherry, and I'm going to do it again. If I can find it. Oh, sweet cherry. It's not black cherry, it's sweet cherry. So this is one of our stay matte, what's it called? Yeah, it's like matte liquid lipstick. So these are the ones that once it dries, it doesn't move, and it won't get on like glasses, or when you kiss somebody, it won't transfer. and my lips are really dry. So I just started using the new lip conditioners, but my lips are really dry. And they're peeling. Okay. And at first this is going to look really dark, but bear with me. I'm going to show you a secret. Do you see how I can just like make the lip shape I want? I can have big, big, big lips. I know they're totally uneven, but you get what I'm trying to do here. This side is more pointy, but you get what I'm trying to do, right? So I drew the shape of lips that I want. And then it's going to dry. But when it's wet, it's going to transfer. So you got to wait till it dries. Once it dries. So then it kind of looks like stark, right? When you put on your lipstick, sometimes I don't like that really dark look. It's almost dry. It goes through like a sticky phase, and then it goes to a completely where you can't feel it. So it's at that sticky phase. So what I do to make it look, I don't know, less bold is, and you can do this with lipsticks, any type of lipsticks, is just take the concealer and tap it on the bottom, and then just pat some in. And you're going to see that my lips are really dry when I use this. And what that'll do is lighten it up just enough to make it like, I don't know, I just like the way it looks better with a little bit of lightness in the middle. See, I have peeling lip right there. Oh, it hurts so bad and I want to rip it off with my teeth. Okay, I'll just pat that up. And I can add a little bit more. But this is the idea is, come on. It might have still been a little wet when I put it on, and so it's blending it in the lipstick. So my key is, if you want to put the concealer on, wait till that matte lipstick is completely dry. There we go. There we go. So just lighten it up just a little to take off that really bold, bold, bold look. So basically there it is. You get it? You get it. Okay, so basically there it is. That's like my look for today. So anyway, that's with the green bean. Isn't that gorgeous? Now look, if I didn't have hooded eyelids, you could see all those beautiful colors. All those beautiful colors. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. But even with saggy, baggy, wrinkled skin, I feel amazing. I don't know why I do. Like I feel like I could take on the world once I put my makeup on. I just feel good. You know, I feel like I sparkle. So that's what I'd like to help you with if you need any help. And there's so many products to choose from. You don't have to use green. You can use all natural colors. You can use there's something for everybody. We have glitter eyeliners. You know, we have regular eyeliners. We have about 5 or 6 different eyebrow products. So yeah, whatever you need questions answered, just let me know because I would love to help you. You order them right off my website. They come straight to your door and you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't love them, send them back. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions or if you want a virtual catalog. I can just send you a catalog. And please share or invite people to my page. That would be so amazing and I'd really appreciate it because I'm looking for women who are looking for me. So have a blessed day. Thanks for being here. I love you. Bye.